Sometimes with thrifted items, you get more than you bargained for. Hey everybody, it's Margaret. Welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. In today's video, I've got another 20 items to flip that I bought for $2 at the Goodwill Outlet. At my Goodwill Outlet, anything breakable is $1.99 for 20 items. So I try to make sure I get the most bang for my buck and pick up 20 items because it's $2 whether it's 10 items or 20. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Margaret. I'm a homeschooling reselling mom that flips things on eBay and Etsy to help support my family. Make sure you go down there and hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it so you're notified when I put out new content about reselling on eBay and Etsy to help support your family, make extra money, all that fun stuff. And that pineapple that you saw in the intro has something inside it and we're going to fish it out. Go down there and leave me a comment if you've ever found anything bizarre inside an item that you got at a garage sale or an estate sale or something that was more than you bargained for, because there's something in there and I thought I would save it for you and we would find out together. So how much am I going to make for the $2 I spent with all of these things? Even though a couple of them are going to be duds, you'll see in just a sec, the profit I should make after I've sold everything is about $400. So spending $2 to make about $400 is a really good return on investment. All right, first up, the first thing I got at the bins was this camera. And yes, they charged me 10 cents for this. The Goodwill outlet near me is really lenient about what they consider glass. And this has got a glass lens, so they let it slide. There's another Goodwill outlet towards the south of Austin that is a little more of a stickler about what is considered glass. So I like my closer Goodwill outlet because they let me get things that are barely glass. So anyway, I did pick up this Canon PowerShot A520 and it is probably going to sell, and it's probably worth $10 or $15. I need to look up the case. The case may actually be worth more than the camera. I'm not sure. So this camera, probably about 10 or 15 bucks. So the next thing I found by accident, there was a crumpled up piece of tissue paper like this. And when I was feeling around, I could tell there was something inside. And what it was this tiny little Holy Family. It's, I think, Mexican pottery, Mexican art. It's really sweet and cute. I couldn't find another one like it, so I'm probably, even though it's got a little bit of damage down here, I think it's cute enough and cool enough and unique enough that I'm probably going to try to sell this for about $15. They're definitely vintage, so I can put them on eBay and Etsy. So I think I'm going to ask 15 bucks for these. And here's what I'm thinking, because I have a lot of those printer trays for little cute tiny things, so this would look really good in one of those if somebody wanted to put it in one of those. Next up is a glass box, and I marvel at how some of the things make it out of the bins without being destroyed. So this is just a little glass display box. The feet are on the bottom here and it opens up like a door. So it's a little bit different than some of the other Trinket boxes and glass boxes that lay flat like this. That would open more like so. So I'm probably going to ask about $20 for this because I couldn't find a whole lot that were standing on feet vertically like this. And when you're looking for something and that's the only one you can find and it's very specific for whatever it is you want to display, then you're willing to pay the price to get the one you need. So I'm going to most likely list this for about 20 bucks. And I was looking at Etsy for my pricing on this one because there was a lot more items kind of like this, and the variety and the sizes and the shapes and things like that were more readily found on Etsy. The next item I found in the bins was this watch. It's an Anne Klein watch. It is marked Hong Kong, which makes it most likely vintage. I'm going to say it's probably vintage. And the only one I could find is one that is still up for sale on eBay for about $35. It's originally marked at $40. It's on sale for $35, something like that. So once I get a battery in it, it's in fairly good shape. There's a few scratches on the glass, but it's in fairly good shape. So I'm probably, once I make sure it works, gonna list this for about $30. All right, the next item is my dud, but as I said, I try to make sure I get 20 items so that I am getting the most return for my investment. And I don't know a whole lot about phones. I know that some flip phones and slide phones like this can sell, but I think it's ones that have larger numbers. But I thought, you know what? I need my 20 items. Let me go ahead and get it. And I think I saw 2 of these up there for $10 or something like that. So, unless I'm missing something, you guys let me know. This will probably just end up being something my kids play with, but maybe not. Yeah, so we'll see. Next up is another one that I am surprised they let me let it slide as far as a glass item. It's definitely ceramic or stone. It's really heavy. It's a planter. And I just noticed, I was looking because I just noticed something on the other side. How about that? It's really cool, like so. And I just noticed, one, that the characters on each side are different. And I had seen on one side that it said, you know, that it was an import made in Toronto, Canada. But just now I noticed it said who the people are, which is going to be super helpful. It says that it's Hermes and Apollo, which I think is going to help me raise my price because now I know who it is. I know that there are people that are really into Greek mythology, and Hermes, and I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, and you can correct me, I'm fine, and Apollo, and it's got, you know, this cool like green coloring and it's kind of scuffed up and looks really cool and vintage. Super heavy. I put this at about $30 is what I thought I was going to sell it for. So I may go back and double check the price for that because of the naming of those Greek gods. And again, there being more of a collectability factor for someone who collects stuff about Greek gods and the classics. Pretty cool, huh? The next thing I picked up also needed those 20 items. It's a teeny little rosary in a glass bottle. And these are sold like in sets of 20 for $20. So it's not really worth a whole lot. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I would say I would put it into a jewelry lot, but it's a glass bottle and I could just see it shattering, and that would be no fun to get a lot of jewelry with a bunch of broken glass in it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. There is a neighborhood Buy Nothing site, so I might offer it up there because sometimes I'll get things from the Buy Nothing site, and I try to regularly post things as well, so it's not just it's a give and take. So this might end up just on my neighborhood free site. The next item I got is a mug, and it's not my typical mug that I would normally get. It has got this really interesting flat bottom, almost like a shaving mug would have, but it's not big enough, tall enough, or shaving mug enough. I just was really drawn to this mug for whatever reason. It's really kind of short and fat and weird, and it's like me. So, blue stripe across my forehead, and this mug is me. Maybe that's why I bought it. But it doesn't have a brand name, and it doesn't have any distinguishing marks on it. I needed my 20 items. I just really liked this mug, and I don't know. I might try to sell it. It would take some doing to describe it so that the right buyer could find it. Am I talking myself into keeping this mug? I don't know. I have like a lot of mugs, so I think I should sell it because if not, it's just going to remind me that I'm short and fat. Anyway, so yeah, I'm probably going to put this up maybe for $15, or if you want a mug representation of me in your home, let me know. You can buy it from me. I know y'all are going to tell me to be kind to myself. I'm just joking. All right, I got a couple of planters. You've seen one already. The next one is one of those bamboo planters. It's got a really cute little panda on it. It did its time in the Goodwill and then ended up in the bins. And I'm probably going to sell this or list it for between $12, $15 in that range. It's pretty cute. I've seen some other bamboo planters that have pandas on them, anywhere from $10 to $35 depending on the size. But again, it's one of those things that if you're wanting just a small one, you're willing to pay. If you're wanting a big one, people want what they want. And if they just want like a little one to put on their desk at work, then this is going to be perfect for them. All right, next up is a Chococat mug. If you don't know Chococat, this is Chococat. This is one of the characters in the Sanrio family, and Sanrio is the company that makes Hello Kitty. So not everybody, but a lot of people have their animal, whether it's Keroppi the frog or Chococat or Hello Kitty in the Sanrio universe. So this particular Chococat mug, I only found one up online, and it was on Flickr, and somebody was showing off their Chococat mug. So I didn't find another one on eBay or Etsy or anywhere else. So I'm probably going to list this mug about $35, maybe more, because somebody might have had this mug before and broken it. Somebody might want a bigger Chococat mug. Honestly, there were only a few Chococat mugs up at all, maybe 4 or 5, unless I did a bad search. There weren't a whole lot up on eBay. So it's a good size mug, pretty large and dirty right now. But I think that this one is going to probably find a good home, hopefully for about 35 bucks. This is another one that I was really glad that they let me have as one of my breakables. It's stone. Stone's breakable, I guess, if you hit it hard enough. But it's got this, y'all, I need help with this one. I couldn't find anything like this. So it's this green stone, and it's not malachite or anything like that. I don't know if it's like a green marble. And the inside is lined, which is awesome. It's hinged. And then it's got this really funky bus on the cover. And on the, what do you madoodle that? It's a license plate. That's the word. The license plate says Pilipinas, which I'm thinking is Philippines. But look at this bus. I mean, this looks like the bus that the guy took out in the desert and did all the acid on. Dennis Leary? Was that his name? Timothy Leary. I don't know that that's the bus that they took out there. I'm just saying this is a weird looking bus. And so I couldn't find anything like this box or this bus. So maybe y'all can help me. And if not, I mean, at this moment, because it's so interesting and weird and unusual, and I love it, but I think right now my thought process is I'm aiming towards 50 bucks on this because of its unusualness. So I'm going to definitely do some more digging. If you guys know anything about this bus, this box, let me know, because I could definitely use the help with it. Next up is another mug, and this is a Yummy mug. And this one is a Target threshold. It has also done its time at the Goodwill, but not till just before the video did I notice that there is a little chip right where the Yummy is. Unless it's like, no, the rest of it's not, because it is like a stoneware style mug, and sometimes there's characteristics and divots and things, but no, it's definitely like a ding right there where it says Yummy. So, I don't know. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this. Maybe somebody on the free site would want it. I know we've had some discussions about redonating stuff like this, and like if it's damaged, do we really want to redonate it? I don't know. I don't think so, because then somebody else is going to buy it, blah, blah, blah. But what do you do then, right? I mean, do you just trash it? I don't like trashing stuff if somebody can find a use for it. So do you just give it away, or do you go ahead and redonate it and maybe somebody can use it as a planter? I don't know. I don't want to be wasteful, and I don't want to hurt anybody by redonating it and they buy it and have a broken mug too. Tell me what you do, other than throw it in the garbage, because I just can't bring myself to do it. I can't bring myself to do it. Southern is coming out. My next item also did some time at Goodwill. Looks like it was $4.99 at the Goodwill, which might be why it didn't sell. But it is a glass square, and the original price on it was $16. And this little glass square, like a trinket tray, says, "Fashion can be bought. Style one must possess." Beautiful. And I saw a listing for this up on Amazon, but it was sold out. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to list this between $12, $13, something in that range. And y'all, at any point, if you think I can get more, let me know. If you think I'm crazy and there's no way I'm going to get the price I'm asking, let me know. I'm happy to listen. The next item I got is a tray with a spoon. So I'm guessing it's a spoon rest. And it says, here we go in my very broken French, cuillère, I think. And we're just going to say that's French for spoon rest. This is not French. It is made by Elgin Arts, designed in the USA. Again, also had this, went to Goodwill. And I couldn't find one like this. I could not find a whole lot of Elgin Arts stuff either. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to list it for, I don't know, it's anywhere between $12 and $15 because someone might have like a French theme going in their kitchen and want a French spoon rest, and it might be perfecto. I got a bell. It's an ornament and a bell. So I got this Kirkland's porcelain bell ornament with dangling legs. It's really cute. It's a penguin. And I'm going to open it the right way. So it looks like this. There are a few up there. There are a few sold around $10. I feel like I can get more. So I'm probably going to list this closer to $15. It's just adorable. And there are people that collect penguins and all that fun stuff. So I'll probably list it for around $15 and then put best offer on it. I hope the sound of this styrofoam isn't driving you crazy. I don't like the sound of styrofoam. It's really squeaky on the ears. I also got this disappearing civil liberties mug. Watch your civil liberties disappear over a hot cup of joe. And what it is, it's got the Bill of Rights on it. And as it heats up, they begin to vanish. So there's all of our lovely amendments. I think I'll be able to get about $15 for this. I looked it up and there were quite a few of these up and there were a number that were sold. So I'm thinking about $15 on this mug. Next up, I got this tray. Again, it also did some time at the Goodwill. And this was still, I don't know. I go back and forth about why did not anybody pick this up? And I think it's very heavy, but maybe they didn't think they could get it as one of their breakables because, I don't know why, because of the wood, I don't know. But the tray has got these tiles, which are breakable, so they gave it to me as a breakable. And it's got this Nautilus. I looked up the author, Cindy Fornatario, I think is how you say that. And this tray, somebody also had hanging. They put a hanger on it. I put that I think I'm going to ask about $25. I feel like I could maybe get more. I always feel like I could get more. I feel like maybe I could get more once I clean it up and everything. But for now, we'll say $25. I got another bamboo holder. This one has got two little frogs on it. There were prices kind of all over the place with bamboo holders with frogs. This one shows the price originally $15.99, and it had an artificial one in there, I guess, at one point. But I'm probably going to list this for about $15 anyway. Again, my thought process being somebody might want something smaller for their office, their desk, whatever, and are willing to pay for these cute little frogs. So I'm going with 15 for now. All right, next is a snowman. It's a cute little chubby snowman all dressed in blue. And there is a snowman like this one that has sold, but the one that sold was like a tan color. It was all tan, no blue. And I really think that the blue one could definitely sell for more. The tan one sold for $10 on auction. So I think I'm probably going to list him for $20 or $25. just because he's so jolly and blue. More styrofoam for you. Then I got another nativity here. It's in really, really good condition. Let me get Mary out for you. So here's Mary. It almost looks like those willow tree figurines, but it's not. This one is TII Collectibles. And also, this is a Resin Nativity, but they let it pass as a breakable. I didn't argue. And I can't remember if they counted each one as one of my items or the whole thing. So whether it was 10 cents or 80 cents, either way, I'll take it. So I'm probably going to list this nativity for about $50. And if you think I could get more for it, let me know. But that's kind of where I'm aiming right now, about 50 bucks. I'm having a little bit of hives now about these. I can feel myself getting warm in the neck about this pineapple. Like my elbows are starting to get a little sweaty because like I know there's something in here and I told you I would go look and see if I could get it out. But what if it's something that's dead? I don't know. Like seriously, my elbows are sweating. Oh my gosh. Okay. So next up, I've got this pineapple, and as I was looking it over, I noticed a few chips on it, but I might still try to list it anyway because surprisingly, or maybe not surprisingly to you, white pineapples, if something falls out in my lap, I swear right now I'm going to freak. That's all I'm thinking about. White pineapples tend to sell for a little bit. And I saw some very similar to this one for about 25 bucks. Let's just do this now because I can't leave it like that. Okay, as you can see, there's something in there. You guys, no. Okay, you can see it. There's little tendrils. And, okay, let me try to flip it over so we can kind of, can we see what it is? Is that fur? What is it? Oh my gosh. Let me get my phone. I will get it out. We'll see what it is one way or the other, but I'm going to try to see what it is first. All right. Okay. Let me just try to get it out. Oh gosh. Okay. Here it is. Oh, it's like a patch. Okay. Ah, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's the chips. I didn't show you the chips. There's the chips. Okay. Seriously. Here's what it was. It was a patch. It is I'm showing you upside down, Harley Davidson motorcycles patch that was in there. I'm not even joking. My inside of my elbows got all sweaty and weird. So yeah, I don't know if that's, I'm guessing that might be worth something. So we'll find out if this Harley Davidson patch is worth anything. And let me know if y'all have ever had any like bonus surprise finds in thrift store items, whether it was a patch which you thought was something that was dead, or because seriously all I was seeing was like the little like thready tendrily things. I thought it was okay, whatever. Let me know if you found something. It's something a surprise in an item that you found online. I mean, I can't even talk. Look at me. At a thrift store or garage sale. Go down there and leave me a thumbs up if you enjoy this content. And if you thought I could do something better, leave me a thumbs down because I like the feedback. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought I could do better. And I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.